Hello YouTube, this is Way Too Long, coach of the FC Seviper, for bringing you week 6 of the PFL. We're so far into the season already, and we face Vergi and the Bootiful Mawiles. Faced the same opponent last season 3 times, even in the playoffs when we tried a really useless set, a really interesting set with Dynamite, and this time we're facing really more than one old friend here, because as you see on his team, we have like last season on his team, the Shaman Sky, but then Kieran Black and Excudo last season on our team, Manaphy, Arcane Line, Mega Emperors, Crawdaunt, Granbull last season on our team, Mayhem, Spiritu, Liveni and Kabutops. So already a good bunch of our season 1 PFL team is now up against us. But since we only have 4 moves, I went with Hidden Power Fire since it hits Excudo, Liveni and Shaman, instead of choosing between like Ice Beam, just to hit Liveni and Shaman, but not Excudo, or Surf to just hit Excudo and not Liveni and Shaman. We have to settle down on Hidden Power Fire here, and of course there's Psychic, so we can basically get up a substitute on whatever comes in and then dish out hits. That's the plan here. Then we have our Mega, Rammstein, the Mega Aerodactyl, with Taunt, Rock Slide, Earthquake and Stealth Rocks. No Flying Stab because we don't really need it against this team. And especially Taunt if we get this up early against the Liveni, so it cannot set up its sticky webs. And then we scare it out, setting up our own Stealth Rocks. That would be pretty nice. Then we have only really defensive Pokemon here. Wash, the aka von Kalkofen. With leftovers, Hidden Power Ice, Volt Switch, Hydro Pump and Will-O-Wisp. Full investment in HP, full investment in defense with Bold Nature. Since most of our opponents' attackers are physical, I think really special, strong are just Shaman and Mega Emperors. Maybe 1 or 2 other, but mostly our next Pokemon can deal with them, at least for a little time. Tiptoe the Virizion, holding the Cobra Berry, so we can live 1 Air Slash from Shaman. And then fire off an HP Ice, and probably even kill after this with the Quick Attack. We also have Giga Drain and Protect to scout. Tiptoe is mainly here just for Shaman. I get rid of Shaman, and then it's possible there to sack it off at the right point. Maybe it can do more, maybe. And just fast enough so it can speed a max speed Manaphy. And last but not least, we have Basketball, the Manectric, holding the Choice Scarf with Overheat, since it has much higher chances to Oko Excudo than Flamethrower, much higher chances to Oko Shaman than Flamethrower, and we're scarfed anyway, so we have to switch out after 1 KO. Hidden Power Ice, of course, for the Shaman, but also to just like get some little hits off on the Mega Emperors. And then Thunderbolt and Volt Switch. This is our team. Let's see if we can do something with this in the match, which should start right now. So here we are in the match, And we see a lot of familiar faces here. Next to the Shaman, which we saw 3 times last season, we see 2 old bodies in Cure and Excadrill, also the Crawdon, which is really dangerous throughout the season, I guess 9 kills it had. Also the Mega Emperors and the Kabutops, which kind of surprised me. I did not really expect the Kabutops at all. And I just decided to lead with Manectric, since we could make use of our Scarf immediately. We have Flamethrower for the Excadrill, we have of course Electric type attacks for Crawdon and Kabutops. We can at least Volt Switch on the Ampharos, and we can hit Power Ice the Shaman. So Basketball, of course, is back here, and we indeed see the Mega Emperors. I have to Volt Switch out on the Mega Evolution. Pretty lucky here that he didn't go for Agility or something like this right off the bat. Of course, Volt Switch does no damage at all. And we go into Nathaniel, which can take 1 Dragon Pulse, but really badly. And I just go for Earth Power. I thought he might expect me to Rock Polish again or something like this. Expecting the switch, going for any attack but Earth Power or Earthquake, and I thought then let's do it. And Earth Power just wrecks the Mega Emperor, so we're in a good position right off the start. Now the Shaman comes in. I thought, okay, Nathaniel got his kill, and maybe the Shaman overpredicts, and I just go for Sludge Wave here, and Shaman goes for Siege Flare and it misses. 5% chance to miss, and we get this chance. And normally I'm not sorry, but that's for like stuff that has a higher chance to miss, but 5%, that's really unfortunate. And of course Sludge Wave cannot miss, and it takes out the Shaman. So we are in a really good position right off the beginning, right off the start, and kind of undeserved with this Siege Flare miss. Now the Kabutops comes in. I know this thing will have Aqua Jet, super effective, can take out Nathaniel, and this time I don't want to sack him off. I know Rotom can take this Aqua Jet with ease, and we see the Life Orb on the Kabutops. And now the Kabutops set up the Surf Rocks, which will be a problem definitely later. I thought it might be a good idea to burn the Kabutops, since it's obviously a physical attacker. But yeah, bad for me, I don't have anything to get away of these rocks, and you will see later they will be a big problem. And here again, I do not go for the electric type attack to take out the Kabutops. I just go for Hydro Pump, and the Excadrill lives on 2% and gets the Starlight Berry speed boost off, and has Mold Breaker, so enough reason for Rotom to get out of here. No, not. We can live an Earthquake on 1%, so again, really super lucky from us. And the Will-O-Wisp takes out the Excadrill on the next turn. So we are in a strong lead, and now the big problem of the match appears. In Kyurem Black, and this Kyurem goes for Ice Beam, takes out Rotom, Yeah, I shouldn't have risked Rotom against this. I should have brought in Rammstein on the Excadrill already. Yeah. Big mistake here, letting go of Rotom so fast. And I went into Rammstein here, just hoping to take it out with the Rock Slide. But it goes for Ice Beam again, takes out Rammstein, which confirms that this Kyurem is scarfed, and I have nothing, really nothing to take out the scarfed Kyurem. Would I get the chance to set up a Rock Polish on Landorus? I would, but I have nothing for scarfed Kyurem. So I did some math, trying to get a plan to somehow magically take out the Kyurem, and it has to start with Baskervolt, since Baskervolt is Scarf too, so it's the only one that can outspeed the Kyurem. But we have like no really moves to get rid of Kyurem. We have Overheat, which does like 40%, which is part of the plan, so bring it low enough with Volt Switches and stuff. And quick attack from the Virizion. Just bring it low enough so we can take it out with Overheat. But here Kyurem switches out into the Kabutops, which goes down to our Volt Switch, which is good for Baskervolt, so he gets his first kill of the season. Now into Nathaniel, since I have to switch out, I would have preferred not to. And here I know, of course, his Cordon will Aqua Jet too, yeah, no other choice, because I thought I need the other MONS more to get rid of Kyurem. I hope for more fodder for Volt Switches. Yeah, and so I bring in Latios, and here I make the big mistake of the match. Would I have reacted different here on this situation, I would have won. So I didn't really expect him to go for Aqua Jet here. I thought he might just YOLO it and go for knockoff, trying to take out the Latios, because the residual damage from Aqua Jet might not be this important, considering Kyurem outspeeds me anyway and can take me off with Ice Beam anyway. So I did not go for substitute here. I switch out into Virizion, trying to take the knockoff, get the attack boost, but he goes for Aqua Jet, and Aqua Jet does like 18% to Latios, so I would have taken the Aqua Jet damage. I could have set up a sub. Aqua Jet does not break our sub. We can take out the Cordon with Draco, Meteor. Then the Kyurem comes in. We still do a nice chunk of damage with Draco Meteor. Kyurem breaks our sub. Kyurem takes out Latios next turn, and then we can take it out with Overheat. But no, I had to switch here. And we take out the Cordon with Giga Drain. So now we're at full health. We can take an Ice Beam from Kyurem, but 4 slots moves in them. We don't have, as you know, we don't have a fighting move. So close combat, even if Kyurem lives, we can take it out with Overheat next turn. So we just had not enough space on our team, since I wanted to bring so many MONS to this match, like 8. Heatran would have been nice, but I thought, yeah, I have to settle on 6, so these 6 make it. And the same with the movesets. like one more moveset and we probably would have won. So just not enough space, so I go for protect here, trying to PP stall the ice beam, trying anything. Now we take an ice beam, 27%, hidden power ice is the best move I can hit the Kyurem now. That's 16%, protect again, trying to stall out the ice beam. Of course I know this won't happen. Now quick attack does only 7%. But of course there are plenty of ice beams left and no problem for Kyurem to live that. Now we get back to our old plan. Volt switch, we see that's 17%. I have to sack off Latios here. And here the Stealth Rock damage were just so annoying because Stealth Rocks, if they're not there, maybe one or two of our mons can take one ice beam, maybe the Aerodactyl even. And now Basketball is here for the final matchup. We just go for overheat, cannot take out the Kyurem, and thanks to the Stealth Rocks yet again, we definitely cannot take an ice beam. Would we lift on 1%, maybe without the Stealth Rock damage? Another overheat and Kyurem is gone. But so we lose really close, 1-0. Both of our losses this season, both 1-0, so really close. But of course we had to win, basically gifted to us with turn 2. I mean, considering this, we maybe didn't even deserve to win this. Such mean luck for us, such bad luck for our opponent. Yeah, it's one match, it's one loss. There are 2 more matches, we're already safe in the playoffs. But now we of course have a really bad record against Vergi. But it is what it is. We lost because I did not plan. Because I over predicted that against the Crawdon. Yeah, there will be plenty other matches for us to win. There will be plenty more matches for us to lose, and this was way too long. Bringing you the unfortunate end of our winning streak in the PFL, and I'll see you for next week, where we will face the Sylveon KC. Basically a new team since Solar Biscuit just left for some reason. And yeah, until then, peace out.